If this video is your sign to start running, let it be your sign. You know what I mean? That's it. Start running. Yes, people, what's going on, man? Another video. I know you're getting used to these videos. I've been consistent, man, on this channel, and it's all down to you guys, man, because yo, the subscriber thing is going on a mad thing. So I thought, yo, if more people are watching, we need some more content on this channel. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, big up everybody that's been subscribing, been sharing, liking, commenting. I really appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. You know what I mean? Up the villa all the time. Oh, this video suggestion, I want to big up Marcy. You get me? My Bridge and Marcy. Go follow him up. You know what I mean? Right there. October, I set myself a challenge. I wanted to pick up something new, sport-wise. So I decided to pick up boxing and running. A lot of people can run, a lot of people can box, but I wanted to kind of practice the fundamentals. There's more to running than you think. He suggested for me to do a video based on the running. Got his message here, and we're gonna start off with warm-ups and what that looks like. So for me, warm-ups is very important. I can't really go on a run. Say like I do a 5K, I need to warm up first. In everything, you need to warm up so that your body is used to what you're about to do. You know what I mean? There's no point going to the gym, say like it's a chest day, and going straight on the bench and benching straight up weight where you're not even prepared for that. You're not tired. I mean, you're not warm. And as the saying goes, what does the saying say? If you fail to prep, you're preparing yourself to fail. You know what I mean? So this is the preparation stage of, okay, the blood's pumping, your joints are warm, your muscles are warm, let's get it. So warm-ups look like, I do my general stretches, I do my lunges, my hammy stretches, hip kind of abductions, calves. Very essential for running, because running takes everything from your legs. Even back stretches, because sometimes I've been on runs where my lower back is gone and I'm like, raw. So even them types of stretches just to loosen up, and then we go for it. Exercises as well that I do for warm-ups is like star jumps as well. Before I start running, star jumps. Could even do jumping lunges as well, just to get the blood pumping. You know what I mean? Very essential. We'll go on to the next one. Things you experience. So for running, what have I experienced? I've experienced that it takes more than fitness to just do running. Focus, awareness, everything that comes with running. Awareness when you're on the road, you could be running, sometimes you're going to cross the road, you need to be aware of cars, you need to be aware of people around you. Awareness is key, you know what I mean? I love it to be a thing where running was a thing where there's no cars, it's just like a set route, and you don't have to worry about looking left, looking right, looking who's around you or anything. But in reality, if you're running on the road, then you have to have that awareness. It's key. Focus as well. Focusing on one point rather than, well, when I say one point, focusing on things that actually matter rather than focusing on kind of, I don't know, things that fog up your brain, if you get what I'm saying. I said fog, by the way, you know what I mean? So what do I mean by that? Like, running's supposed to be a mental cleanse. It's meant to be, running in the fresh air is meant to clear your mind. You're not meant to think of, oh, you know what, that bill needs to be paid, or my man did me wrong, or she's done me wrong, and it's supposed to just clear your mind. It's therapy. People use it for therapy. People use most sports for therapy, you know what I mean? So when running, I like to just, sometimes I have headphones in, sometimes I have a podcast in, sometimes I don't run with headphones and just, you know, listen to the air. Man's breathing, we're alive, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, regardless of what situation you're in, you're alive, so, and you're able to run. And there's a lot of people that wish they had that same kind of mentality as well. Next one, what's a good route? Now, with running, it depends. This one's a hard one to kind of tackle because it depends on you. So say like for me, I'm cool with my route at the moment where it's got, if we're talking general routes, you want to kind of have flat surface, you want to have some hills, you want to have some downhills, and you get me, the general gist of routes like that. But if you're talking about specific routes, so for me, I just do it in a way of my convenience. So where I am, where I'm based, I'll do it. If it's near the gym, I'll do it there. Right now we're starting a run club on Saturdays, every fortnight, on a Saturday. So, and that's based in Sutton Park. So we're actually doing like a kind of like a tour between Sutton Park because they've got different gates. So it depends. So like for me, I've got my normal 5k route where when I do it, I know it's 5k. And that's kind of like my, if I want to do a recovery run, if I want to do a speed run, if I want to do whatever type of run I want to do, that route is there for me and I can test it and I'll just use that as that. It's kind of like a thing of, okay then cool, if you're doing bodybuilding and you do check-ins, you do your check-in photos at a certain place, or you know what I mean, in a certain room, certain lighting, you have your scales on a certain type of floor each time you do it, so that you can assess it like prominently, if you get what I'm saying. So that's like me with my 5k, I've got that route. If you're someone that likes adventure, then I'd say off trail running, that's a nice one as well. I've done that where I've gone to Sutton Park and we've gone off trail. There's one, yeah, you've probably seen the video where we've gone off trail. I slipped. Yeah, it was mad. But if you haven't watched that video, click there now. But yeah man, that's a good, I like off trail running because it's like you don't know what you're gonna experience, you don't know what you're gonna see or encounter, so I like that. Road running, definitely a good one as well. Flat surface, nice pace, you can pick up your pace on that one as well and learn different types of techniques like longer strides. In running, I've learned longer strides and less output, you're still going the same speed or even a bit quicker than you would be with shorter strides and your heart rate up, you get me? So yeah, that's what I would say with route wise, like whatever's beneficial to you and you, wherever you feel comfortable running as well, because there's a lot of people that don't feel comfortable running in certain places, which I get, you know what I mean? So that's what I would say. And even signing yourself up to a running club. We've started a running club every fortnight on a Saturday. There's many running clubs within areas, and if you can get yourself signed up to that, you're gonna have more people with you, running with you as well, and cheering you on, man. So that's what I would say. What apps do I use? I use one app, and that's Strava, the free version, because there's a subscription version as well, but the free version just allows me to track where I'm going, how far I'm going, my times, and it allows me to upload it and see anyone else that I'm following, what they're doing, where they're going, their routes, and maybe if I like their route, and I'll be like, okay then cool, when I get free time, I'll go to wherever they are and, you know, do their route. And it allows you to kind of network with other runners as well and other running clubs. So I like Strava. There's a number of apps really, but I knew of Strava because back in the day, I say back in the day, before my bike got stolen, I used to use Strava for going up like Cannock Chase. We went to Gloucester with my cousin, my uncle and cousins. Went up to went loads of places to just do mountain biking. So from then I downloaded Strava for bike progress, and now I'm doing running. So yeah man, it's good. It's good app. Mental thoughts, as I said, mentally it's refreshing just running. Although you might see it looking tiring, realistically it's the same as kind of doing any other sport or any other training method. You're supposed to go to a certain place and just not worry about life in general, and it can be hard. Going to the gym is therapy. you're pushing, you're not thinking about anything else, you're just thinking about getting a good session in, thinking about the body part that you're training, the techniques that you're using. Same with running. Mentally, it's cleansing you, you know what I mean? That's all I can say. That's all I can say, you know what I mean? It is that. That's all I can say, really, innit? Like, that's me personally. That's what I use fitness for. It's for building your physical body as well as your mental state, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Things to take on your run. So for me, it depends on your length. So necessarily a necessity. Okay, boom. I don't know what I was trying to say, but things to take on your run. I would say, and I'm not a professional runner, you know, I'm just starting, I'm 2 months in, but what I bring are, the first important thing that you should bring is yourself, yeah? Make sure you turn up, you get me? Second thing you should bring in, I would say, depending on the weather, a hoodie or like a rainproof jacket. It's getting colder now, raining. We've had a number of storms in the UK, so waterproof things is a necessity. Gloves, scarves like snoods, keeping you warm. I have thermal sleeves now, keeps me warm, you get me? So I don't have to worry about, oh, it's freezing, and you know what I mean? So I'd say that. I've got a vest from MB7, big up MB7 Fitness, where I can place my phone in. It's very effective for me because I don't have to worry about carrying my phone or anything like that, whilst I can track how far I'm going. Some people have Apple Watches. I don't know if you can use an Apple Watch whilst your phone is like elsewhere, I'm not too sure. But for me, I've got that just so that I can track where I'm going, the distance and the time, and I don't have to worry about, okay, then holding it, and you know what I mean? I don't have to worry about that. So I've got a vest. If you're nighttime running, you need a flashlight, definitely, just for awareness. As I said, you're running in the night, especially if you're wearing all black, no cars will be able to see you. So you want to look as visible as possible. So a night light, you can get them from Amazon. I've got a GoPro now, so I like to record my runs as well and use it kind of like a dash cam, because I've had encounters where there have been, let's just say, some stupid people driving on the road, and yeah, now I've got a dash cam. I can clock their reg. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, I've got a GoPro now. So yeah, and yeah, man, that's it really. I wear a woolly hat sometimes as well to keep my head warm, and that's what I use. And I'm, as I said, I'm not a professional. I ain't been doing this for years and years. This is my 2nd month, despite me doing a marathon on the 18th of November. I don't know when this video is coming out, but yeah, if you don't know, I'm doing a marathon with my brethren Hal. And yeah, man, that should be interesting. So yeah, next question, how it makes you feel. As I said, I told you before, like mentally, it just makes you feel sane. It makes you feel fresh, like, because you're not thinking about the world things, not thinking about or worrying about anything. So you're supposed to just zone out and just focus on your fitness, you get me? And so most of the time when you focus on your fitness, then you feel better for yourself, because you know that you're doing something that you should be doing, and it's a good thing. So yeah, man, that's how I feel. Things you've experienced in terms of recovery and performance. That's the last question, and the pros and cons. Things I've experienced in terms of recovery. Running does take it out of you. I've had countless times where I've done long distance runs and then I felt it in my Achilles, I felt it in my quads, my hammies. And at the start I was just doing runs and that's it, and going about my daily business. But when you come into terms with things, and this should be a regular thing anyway, the stretching is very vital, the recovery stage very vital, the rest stage is very vital. You want to be at your optimum level of wellness, you know what I mean? There's no point doing these runs but then you're only getting like 3-4 hours sleep, because you're doing a good thing when it comes to fitness and your runs, but your recovery you're lacking. It's like it takes two to tango. Do you get what I'm saying? So it takes fitness and recovery for you to be at your best. Simple as. And a lot of people neglect the recovery bit, especially the rest, because they feel that they're invincible. You're not invincible. Get that in your head. You're not invincible. Trust me. There's been a number of stages where people think they're invincible and they think they can get away with not resting, get away with just working. You're gonna burn your body out, and if you're trying to do this for the long run, then it ain't going to be a thing for the long run, I'm sorry to say. So recovery and rest is very key. I'm learning this myself, and I'm talking to myself whilst I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to myself as well. So I'm gonna be looking at this and G-checking myself. As I said on my Instagram, I'm G-checking myself. Are you resting, blood? If you're not resting, then look what's gonna happen to you. You get me? So you have to check yourself and say, look, two components here have to go hand in hand. For you to get married, you need two people. You know what I mean? So for you to be at your best, you need the fitness and the recovery. Simple as. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be discussing the pros and cons then. So the pros, well, we'll start with the cons. The cons of running. The cons of running are, and let's move on to the pros. There's no cons, man. What do you mean cons of running? You get me? If you're doing it right, there shouldn't be any cons of running. That's like saying what's the cons of learning? If you're doing it right, there shouldn't be a con. You know what I mean? The pros of running are you learn different skills, physically and mentally, different strategies of running and understanding. Okay, cool. There's a lot of people, you see a lot of runners here and you're thinking how they're doing it effortlessly, because they've learned the strategies. You know what I mean? Fitness wise, you're getting fitter. Health wise, healthier. Mentality, stronger. You know what I mean? It's almost like, okay, cool, I've done 10k. Before doing a 10k, I thought to myself, no way I can run. No way I can do a 10k. No way. You get me? That's the doubt there. I've done a 10k, and the first 10k I did, no word of a lie, I took it slow. When I got back to the gym, I felt good. I felt like I could do another 5k. So you know what I did? The next week I did a 15. But yeah, man, that's a little summary of my experience running in month 2. You get me? Make sure you like, make sure you comment and subscribe. I'm going to be vlogging and documenting the marathon as well. If you don't take anything from this video, just make sure the fitness plus recovery, hybrid athlete, that's your ultimate best. That's all I can say. Peace.